We can't wait to share this campsite tour. This is a creekside campsite in Vogel State Park in Georgia, along with an entire campground tour, so you can find the spot that works for you.
While you're at Vogel State Park, you can enjoy the lake there. You can rent watercraft to enjoy while you are camping. You can also do this as a day guest as well. Paddle boats are one of the favorite options for anybody that is visiting Vogel State Park. Now, for camping, you will be checking in at the store first of all in this parking lot, and then you can see the lake is across the parking lot. You can also kind of stage here if you have arrived earlier than your check-in time. Now, this campground also has a variety of cabins that you can rent, which is great if you are traveling with family and they do not have an RV. As you can see, there are a lot of options for kids. There's playgrounds throughout the area. So we chose site 44 for our stay. You can reserve specific site numbers. We did do some investigation into the sites before we picked this one, and we were trying to find one that had really good access to the creek, and we definitely did succeed in getting one of those. Now, the bathhouse is located next door, which can be great if you enjoy being really close to the bathhouse. You can actually just walk right from your campsite through this little wooded area over there, and that will have bathrooms and showers. But it can also be a drawback because it is going to be more crowded, and you are going to have people visiting that bathhouse all through the day. We also found that the lights coming from the bathhouse were quite bright. But on the flip side of that, we do have this in our backyard. The creek is really nice to pull a chair up to, and you can just sit there and read a book. Kids can go wading in it. There are a lot of opportunities for kids to be able to enjoy the creeks that go through the campground. Now, we did have water and electricity. There is a dump station that is located in the campground, so it is not completely full hookups. We did enjoy being able to have a fire in the fireplace by being outside and close to the creek. There are other campsites that also have amazing locations right on the creek, and we're going to show you where those are in this campground tour. We are going to take a driving tour through the campground. We're not going to highlight every single campsite because that would take forever, but along the way I'm going to highlight a few of the very best campsites that I personally would reserve and that I liked the best within Vogel State Park Campground. So there is one main road that is leading into the campground. It can get a little bit confusing while you are driving these roads to figure out where the campsites are. So just look at the map and keep a heads up as to the signs that you're going to be seeing while driving through. Now, you will notice that there was some fall foliage through our video. We were here at the beginning of October and highly recommend that for the temperature and the weather that we had and the fact that some of the leaves were starting to change. Not too many, but we would imagine that later in October it's going to be really gorgeous back in here. Now you can see that the roads do split off into different areas. You might have just a few campsites on one loop, a few campsites on another. So again, just be sure that you pay attention to those signs as you are driving through. Now, not all campsites are going to be on water. So again, you do want to make sure that you do some investigation before picking your campsite if that is something that is going to be really important to you.
Coming up on sites 39 and 40, these are pretty close together. Most of them have much more space around them. So this is 39 on this side, and then separated by a little bit of grass, and you have 40 on the other. 45 is this site up here, right beside this little storage shed, across from the bathhouse. Campsite number 59, not only is it a pull-through, but wait till you see over here, you are right on the creek. There's your neighbor. But look at this picnic table overlooking tiny little waterfalls, and the creek goes down like that. What an amazing view. And then your fire pit is right there. Sweet.